Well, my input was mostly on issues around Africa's role in the G20 process. So we had meetings, for instance, yesterday, establishing the Africa Standing Group. So met with a number of think tanks from across the continent, because I think, for a while, I think the continent, in terms of intellectual input, has been on the periphery.
The process was astonishing for me actually, because we started to work in December 2016, and during the last 6 months more than a dozen task forces has been working together. More than 350 people participated in these task forces. We produced more than 70 policy briefs, very concrete solutions, long-term visions for the G20. So the effort which has been brought together is amazing.
My input to the process was largely in terms of a detailed discussion that we had on Africa. How African think tanks and the G20 process can work together. We already had one conference in South Africa, and now again here in terms of consolidating the key processes and the key issues which came up during this, which includes implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals, access to technology, agriculture-related challenges in the health sector, and of course in the capacity building or skill upgradation.
For my personal academic interest, I typically focus on the international development cooperations. So I do a lot of attention on to how to implement 2030 agenda. I think it is a very important global agenda for every country, not only developing but also for the developer. Last year, Hangzhou Summit finally make a collective action plans on the implementing the 2030 agenda.
It was wonderful to work together with researchers from around the world, with think tanks from all G20 countries and beyond, to work on concrete policy recommendations for global trade, for climate change, for the 2030 agenda, and to provide evidence-based recommendations for the G20.